The house I rented wasn't meant for the living. Lord of Jesus. Ha! It was not meant for the living, care. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is Tea Time with Whitney. So you get comfortable because the tea is about to spill. Hi Whitney, this is a story about the house I rented in Surulere and how I almost didn't leave it alive. Hey, God forbid. Thank God you left alive. My name is Non. So, hey, this is our very first male story sender. Thank you very much. I had just landed a good job with an oil firm in Lekki, and life was finally making sense. Congratulations. After years of struggling, squatting, and begging God for small wins, I was ready to live alone. Independence, peace of mind, you know how it goes. Yeah. So when I saw the listing for a two-bedroom flat in Surulere going for 250k. No, so what's going on with you? I don't understand. 250,000 naira for a two-bedroom in Surulere. Surulere. Ha! Even in Ikorodu, you will not see for two-bedroom. 250k. K. Are you a thief? And also, I don't understand. Wait, you were working in an oil firm. You just got a job in an oil firm, and then you saw a listing for a two-bedroom for 200. Self-con is not even. Self-con is like from 500, 700, and you saw a two-room for two. Sha, let me not talk. I grabbed it. He said he grabbed it. It felt too good to be true, and it was. Okay. From the first day I moved in, something felt off. Bagam. No, so bagam. I will not feel off. I will not feel off. The air inside the house was thick. I want to be thick when the money you paid for rent was not even thick in the first place. I don't want my ass cotton. Like I was breathing cotton. No matter how many windows I opened, it stayed that way. What? The neighbors kept to themselves. Too much. Even for Lagos. You did not run that night. Dash them the money or ask for a refund. Okay. Oh. And each night, just around 2:13 a.m., never earlier, never later, I would hear footsteps pacing in the corridor. Right outside my room. Oloma J, God forbid. But no one was ever there. At first, I told myself it was normal. New environment, new noises. But it got worse. One night I woke up to the sound of a woman crying, loud, desperate. I rushed out of my room, thinking someone had broken in or maybe a neighbor was in danger. But the corridor was empty. Ha! The crying was coming from the guest room, a room I never used. So the woman that you heard crying did not come from your neighbor's house. It was coming from your room, your guest room, in the two room that you bought for 250. No, so that like to be you. I pushed the door open slowly, and there she was, a woman crouched on the like you saw somebody. Her back to me. Her hair was long and tangled. She wore a white wrapper soaked in blood. Before I could move, she twisted her head to look at me. But her head kept twisting all the way around. Her eyes were hollow. Her mouth sewn shut, with black thread care. No, this is impossible now. This one. Now, so I see what you did there. I screamed. I ran out of the house barefoot and slept in my car till dawn. The next day I went to the landlord, an old man who lived in the compound, always chewing cola and humming old Igbo hymns. I told him what I saw. He didn't look shocked. Instead, he said, "You've seen her. That means she's chosen you." What do you mean she chose you? I asked, "Chosen me for what?" He did not answer. He just told me in Igbo. Obulomo. Sorry, I don't speak Igbo, so I don't even know what this is. But don't say you should have sent me a voice note so that or something. But he said it means you're sleeping in the house of spirits. Sleeping in the house of spirits, care. Thank you. Sleeping in the house of, what do you mean sleeping in the house of spirits? What do you mean by that? You were trying to tell me that you gave somebody house of spirits to rent. They used to rent. It turns out the house used to belong to a woman named Ogechi. She was a herbalist and a single mother. She and her daughter were burned alive inside that same house during a land dispute. In this same Lagos, okay? In the Lagos that I know, all this is what happened. Okay. The community said it was an accident, but people whispered that her spirit swore revenge. Since then, every male tenant who stayed in that house alone either ran mad or disappeared. No, you guys be killing me. This is fiction. This is what? Fiction. I should have left that night. I tried, but my car refused to start. The other boats. Other boats. Enter tricycle. Do anything. There are vehicles on the road. My phone died all at once. Even my power bank was dead. I couldn't call anyone. The gate padlock jammed. I was trapped inside the compound, and by evening she came again. Bagam. This time she stood outside my room, just standing, breathing heavily, scratching the door slowly with her fingers. I prayed in English, I prayed in tongues, I even called my mother's name. Nothing worked. But then I remembered something. My late grandmother had given me a red thread tied in a knot years ago. She said, when you face something that doesn't belong to this world, throw this knot at it, but only once. I thought you said you prayed in tongues just now. So why are you going diabolical just? Anyways, I found it in my bag. I opened the door and there she was. Face twisted, hands reaching out, blood dripping. Mommy, thank you. I found the red knot in my bag. I opened the door and there she was, face twisted, hands reached out, blood dripping from her mouth. I threw the knot at her. She let out a scream so loud, the walls vibrated, and then silence. Just like that, the lights came back on, my phone turned on, the padlock opened. I left that house that night and never returned. I lost the 250k. I lost my sleep for months, but I didn't lose my mind. Some houses are cheap because they are no longer meant for the living. Can this actually happen, guys? Let me know in the comment section, because I don't know, man. It is very intriguing. It is really scary, but I don't know. Is this real? Could this be real? I'm trying so much to believe. Don't get me wrong. I believe in the supernatural. I believe in the spiritual. It's just a little, I don't know. Sha, let me give you my advice. Next time you see a house that is just too good to be true, there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong. Either they want to scam you or there's something spiritual involved. There's always something. And then that landlord, she did not carry police to go and pick that old man. If you want to share your story with me, you want to make it anonymous, or you want to come out plain, it's fine. You just indicate and let me know. But usually all our stories are anonymous. I am the storyteller and this is Tea with Whitney. Get comfortable because the next story that's about to drop on your feed is about to spill tea. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. See you on the next one. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to turn on post notifications. And do not forget to share my video. All love over here. Whatever you're thinking, please drop it in the comment section. Could it be questions? Could it be adages, advice, whatever it is? I love you guys. Bye guys.